back with another video, and today's video is going to be a little different from beauty stuff because I ventured out. I wanted to jumpstart my weight loss and I kept hearing about this military diet, so I ventured out and I tried it. So first things first, if you are following me on Instagram, one, if you're not, shame on you, go ahead and follow me on my social media. They're always listed down below in the description box. But if you're following me on Instagram, then you would have known this already because I put it all in my stories. I showed you guys my meals, me eating it, how miserable I was. You guys saw the entire thing to all of my Instagram followers on my stories. So make sure you're following me on social media because when I do these types of experiments, which I'll have another one coming up very soon, when I do these types of experiments, you get the scoop first. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not. Okay, moving along. The 3-day military diet. If you do not know what this is, it is some crazy diet plan that actually has nothing to do with the military. They have no affiliation with it. This 3-day diet plan that you're supposed to lose up to 10 pounds doing. So one, there's a myth in that because it's not actually 3 days. It lasts 7 days, but the hard part of the diet only lasts for 3 days. So, but the actual plan takes you 7 days and you're supposed to lose up to 10 pounds in that time frame. So, okay, so I started this on Monday and I do have footage that I will be inserting throughout this video, but I started this journey on Monday and I did the military diet Monday, Tuesday, and most of Wednesday. So once we got to Wednesday, let's back up. Let's start from the beginning. So I started on Monday. I was all hyped to start. First off, Monday really isn't that bad. Well, I should say day one because you can start it whatever day. So day one really is not that bad. Day one, I'll put all of the food up on the screen that we had to eat, but day one really wasn't terrible. It was actually a good amount of food. I didn't feel hungry. I was maybe a little hungry in that little lull between lunch and dinner, you know, especially if you work like a 9 to 5, you know that like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock hour, you kind of get hungry, you get sleepy, you just get tired, you're ready to go home. So those are the times where I really found the most difficulty, but for day one, I was actually pretty good. The food wasn't terrible and you got to eat ice cream. So I was like, okay, I can do this. So I'm gonna insert the footage right here so you guys can see my day one experience. Okay, y'all, here is my weight on day one. And don't laugh at my toes. Day one. Alright, y'all, so it's day one of this military diet. I have my green tea steeping in here with nothing else in it, which, and then I also have my pretty water, which has strawberries, lemon, and then some mint leaves in it, and I will be sipping on that all day. Like, I'm gonna be so hydrated over the next few days. And let me tell you, they did not tell us in like the diet plan, if you will. It doesn't say how much water you should be drinking, but I assume you need to stay hydrated in order to like survive, because I am so scared about this diet, let me tell you. So I'm on my way to work and I wanted to start this. So I was gonna start this Friday and do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but if I were to do like Saturday and Sunday, so if I were to do this at home, I feel like I would fail instantly because I'd be like, oh, I need food like right now. But now that I'm going to work and I'm going to be actually working at work, I feel like it's going to be just a bit easier because I'll be busy and I'll have something to keep my mind off of what I'm doing. Because I think that's the worst part when you get on a diet. You don't have anything to keep your mind off of what you're, if you don't have anything to keep your mind off of what you're doing. When you have idle time, that's when you start to fail. That's when you go to the grocery store and buy like 2 hams and some shit because you got too much time on your hands to think about how hungry you are. And so, I don't know. I just feel like during the day today is going to be bad, but then when I get home, I feel like it's going to be a lot better because dinner is about to be lit, which y'all will see in a little bit. But the next 2 days after that, it's going to be awful. And I'm probably going to be angry. Probably going to yell at some people. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be pretty. But we're going to make it through this, all right? Day one. Okay, so one thing that I'm really not fond of when it comes to this military diet is that the calories are so restricted. So I definitely would not advise you to work out. And of course, I just started back in my gym a couple of weeks ago, so I'm gonna have to skip these next 3 days in order to make sure I don't like pass out and die. I'm gonna have to skip these next 3 days at the gym. So that I don't like. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but I'll go back on Thursday. But for the next 3 days, I will be doing no exercising, and I will be eating recycled water and nothing else. Well, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Hey y'all, so we're at the end of a very long day at work. It's 5:55 p.m. and I'm on my way to pick up my girls and then go home. So today hasn't been awful. I am pretty hungry right now, so it's gonna be very hard to not get a snack when I go home as I'm cooking dinner, because I'm pretty hungry right now. Lunch was very minimal. It was a half a cup of tuna, which is 1 whole can of tuna, a piece of wheat toast, and what else was for lunch? Oh my God. They about to drop their damn baby in the middle of the street. Lord Jesus. So it was 1 can of tuna, a piece of wheat toast, and then some coffee or tea. And I chose to not drink the coffee or tea. That was optional. I just didn't want to be all like jittery if I drank something caffeinated, so I stayed away from that. But for dinner now, dinner is about to be lit, okay? I'm so excited to eat this. Green beans. I have my steak right here. My whiny baby. Alright, so this is my 1 cup of ice cream and my half of banana. And as you can see, 1 cup of ice cream really is a lot of ice cream. Like, that's really all you need. So I'm just going to sprinkle some cinnamon on top, just to give it a little more flavor. And that's it. We're going to eat that. That's going to be our dessert. It is 8:09. 8:09 in the p.m. I'm gonna watch some Love and Hip Hop, eat my dessert, and that's about it. Alright, now day 2. Day 2 was a whole different animal. Day 2, I was hungry most of the day. I woke up hungry on day 2, and it just lasted completely throughout the day. I was irritated. I was upset. I was tired. Day 2 just was not good at all. It was a very small amount of food. I believe the first day you get 1,300 calories or 1,400. I believe the first day you get 1,300 calories. The second day you get 1,200 calories. And the third day you get 1,100 calories. As you guys already saw, it's the weirdest combination of food, from the hot dogs to the tuna to the ice cream. It's just so weird, and it's like the half a banana. I mean, like something I would never
choose to eat together. The food, it wasn't as bad as I thought though, and I thought it was like going to be just really bad tasting, but it really wasn't as bad as I thought. I actually didn't mind the food, but obviously the quantity did not help me at all. So watch day 2 footage right here.
Good morning, beautiful people. It is day 2 and I made it through day 1. I didn't have any hiccups yesterday for day 1, so now we're on day 2. Y'all, first off, let's just talk about what's in my lunchbox, okay? Of course, I have my cute little water here. Today I have lemon, cucumber, and strawberry in there. And then let me just show you guys what's in my lunchbox here, okay? It's missing a slice of wheat toast, so I'm gonna get wheat toast at work. But look at this wonderful lunchbox. You probably can't see it that way, so I'm just gonna show you. I had to put some Crystal Light. It's like the Aldi brand Crystal Light. I did have to put some Crystal Light in here because I want to try to drink a gallon of water today. Yesterday I was 8 ounces short from a gallon, so I'm gonna try to drink a whole gallon today, but I'm gonna put Crystal Light probably in the last like 2 cups maybe, I don't know. But I have 2 eggs. I get to eat 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch. A banana, which I'm only supposed to eat half of this, so the other half I have to save for dinner. And 5 saltine crackers and some cheddar cheese. That's what's in my lunchbox today. That's what I have to survive off of for an entire work day. Yeah. So, can I make it? I sure as hell can. I've already went through 1 day of hell. What's 2 more? Let go. All right, y'all. So it is the middle of the day. I'm still smiling. I am kind of hungry, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat my lunch. It's actually 1:46. I tried to hold out as long as possible to eat my lunch because I knew it would be a long time before dinner. I'm probably not gonna eat dinner until around 7 when I get home. Y'all, I cut my tongue. I bit it so hard. Oh my God, it hurt so bad. But anyway, so let me show you what lunch is. Lunch is even worse than breakfast. Let me show you. Of course, I'm gonna be drinking my water, but then this is my lunch. An egg, 5 crackers, and a piece of cheese, which I've already eaten half of it. When did my life become this sad? I have to get through another day and a half, so I'm praying that I can do that and still keep my sanity because it is getting harder by the meal, okay? It's getting harder by the meal, but hopefully this, as well as a bunch of water, can tie me over until I get home, until about 7 o'clock. So it's in about 5 hours and some change. I'll be home before then, but I won't, I mean, I have to cook my food, so by the time I cook, it'll be about 7 o'clock. So we'll see. Like I said, not dying yet, but I'll talk to y'all later. All right, so dinner is cooking, and FYI, I'm so over this already. I have 5 hot dogs in here because I'm gonna feed my kids hot dogs for dinner as well. And then I have my broccoli and carrots, and then I'm gonna have my ice cream and banana. So, yeah. So day 3, this is where I was actually having the least amount of trouble. This is where I was actually kind of happy because I'm like, oh, tomorrow I can eat some oatmeal, I can eat some good food. So you're supposed to, like I said, do the strict part of the diet for 3 days and follow the meal plan, and then you're supposed to restrict yourself to 1,500 calories or less for the remainder of the 4 days. So day 3, I'm like, oh my God, I can eat oatmeal tomorrow. I can go back and work out tomorrow, because I also didn't work out throughout the week because I knew I was eating too few of calories and I would have probably passed out and died or something. So I decided, I think in my best interest, not to go work out. So I was so happy on Wednesday that that was the last day that I would have to do this very strict meal plan. So I was so good for breakfast, so good for lunch, and then my husband decides to take me to a basketball game. So you guys know I'm from Cleveland, and we are in the playoffs against the Pacers right now for round 1. And of course I wasn't going to turn down the opportunity to go to the basketball game, but
I work downtown. The stadium or the arena is downtown, and so I wasn't gonna leave work, drive 40 minutes home, and then go back out to the game. I would have never made it to the game. So we had to stay downtown. I didn't have my dinner with me, and I was already starving on day 3. So we had to go out to eat, and of course I couldn't be good, so I got an enchilada. So I did a great day 1, great day 2, and then day 3 for dinner, I had an enchilada and a margarita.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Day 3. Day 3. You know what? Let me stop because actually I feel okay. I'm not like tired. I'm tired because I didn't go to bed until late, but I still have a good amount of energy and I'm actually not hungry right now. I think I did a bad thing though, and I ate my ice cream and banana like way too late last night. I ate it at like 10:30. So I mean, I didn't go to bed until almost 1, but I ate it at 10:30. I just ate it really late because I was doing stuff. So like I ate dinner, gave it some time, and then ate the ice cream and banana. So I probably shouldn't have done that, but maybe that's why I'm not tired, but I actually feel good. Like I said, I'm not hungry or anything like that. So I think today is going to be extremely rough. I really do. The food that I have today is sitting right here in a little baggie. So I'm at a stop sign, by the way. So I have this to eat, which is a piece of cheese, 5 saltine crackers, an apple, and a hard-boiled egg. And then I can also add with that a piece of toast. So that's all I have to eat for the entire day that I'm at work. And then when I get home, I get a cup of tuna, a cup of ice cream, and a half of a banana again, and that's it. And I actually brought a half of a banana with me to work because I feel like I'm gonna need more food than that to get through the day. So I'm gonna eat the half of banana during the day because I'm probably gonna eat that for breakfast and with water, and try to save all the rest of that for lunch and a snack maybe in between lunch and the time I get home for dinner, because
so as you can probably guess, that hindered some of the pounds I probably should have lost or could have lost had I kept going on the diet. So when I woke up on day 4, all in all, I felt pretty good. I actually felt lighter. I felt like my stomach looked smaller, and I was actually happy with the results. I knew that I had done some things to hinder the results and what they could have been. So I was actually happy with what I had. So I decided to keep going for Thursday and for Friday, which would have put me at 5 days total. I didn't do the strict meal plan, but I did still eat very, very healthy on Thursday and Friday. So all in all, I ended up losing 4 pounds. Not the best, but not the worst. I didn't take it through all 7 days, 1. And 2, I also had some cheats here and there. I think I had a couple pieces of candy one day because I was just so hungry and different things like that. So just a few things, now that we're done with that, just a few things about the military diet that I noticed that I thought if you plan on doing this. 1, do I think it's sustainable? My first thought is to say no, because you're on this really, really strict diet, and then once you get off it, all you want to do is binge. Like, you just want to be like, I want that, I want to eat all of that. But then when I got to like day 4 and 5 and the whole really strict part was over, I was like, that was just 3 days. Like, I actually didn't feel awful about it. So I was like, that was just 3 days. Like, I can do 3 days. Do I have that little willpower that I can't do 3 days? Obviously I must, because I didn't do the full 3 days. But I'm like, do I really have that little willpower that I can't do 3 days? So I mean, if you want to like maybe do it for 1 week, and then the next week just eat moderately healthy, and then do it again the week after. The next week do it moderately healthy. I don't think that that would be an issue. I think you could sustain that if you had more willpower than I did. 2, another question that I got asked was it safe to eat that little food? I think it is, as long as you're not exerting yourself doing a lot of physical activity. I don't have a very physical job, and like I said, I didn't go work out that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because I knew that I was not personally eating enough calories for what I was gonna burn while I was working out. So I just took it easy those 3 days, and I felt fine. I mean, the first The second day, I actually had a slight headache because I was hungry. It was restricted calories. I wasn't used to eating like that. So I did have a slight headache the second day. But other than that, I think it's safe. I mean, you're just eating normal food. You're not like eating anything outrageous or anything like that. So I would say it's safe. I'm no nutritionist or dietitian though. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Next question I got was, can you drink water or lots of water with that? Yes, I drank so much water. You should be drinking half your body weight in water, half your body weight in ounces in water anyway. So I drank so much water. I feel like that is what helps keep you full. Especially since you're not putting a lot of substance in your body, I would definitely recommend that you keep hydrated. That would make it unsafe, in my opinion, if you stopped drinking liquids. I also got asked, were there substitutions for the foods if you didn't eat some of the foods or didn't like some of the foods that they had on the meal plan? There's an actual website dedicated to military diet substitutions, so I'll link that down below. If you're thinking about trying this, check that out. If you're a vegan or a vegetarian and you don't eat meat or something like that, or there's just some foods that you flat out don't like I do not like cottage cheese. Cottage cheese was on the list for one of the days, so I switched it with a low-fat cheese stick, like string cheese. That seemed to work for me. I wish I would like cottage cheese because I feel like that would have been more food, but I just went ahead and switched it out. The calories were the same, and I mean, I don't feel like that hindered my results at all. Last question, would I do it again? I would absolutely try this again. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy, but I would absolutely try this again. I actually think I will try it again and film it again for you guys and really try to make it through the 7 days to see if I can do it. I want to really try that and see if I can actually lose the 10 pounds in the week. But anyway, that's it, guys. Those are my results. That's what I came out with, and I don't know, it was a fun experiment. I definitely do it again, like I said. If you guys want me to try any other diets or anything like that, let me know down below and I'll see what I can do. I might do some things like this. I'm very interested in trying different things. I feel like the older I get, the more I just want to branch out and do different things and prove to myself, forget anybody else, but I want to prove to myself that I can do things. I feel like I'm always in my head saying what I can't do or what I don't have the willpower to do or what I will never do or never try. I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to get out there and try things, and I know this was something small, and maybe some people don't equate food as being that important or realize how important food is, but when you're restricted to eat, like especially me, that's when I realized how important food was in my life and how much sometimes I just eat because I'm bored, or like I'm at work and I'm bored at work, I'll go on a walk and go get some popcorn or go get a pretzel or something like that. And sometimes you don't realize how much you're doing that until you have to stop. And it was a real challenge to myself to have to stop. So I'll definitely try it again. If you guys want to see it again, or if you like these types of videos, give this video a thumbs up. If you tried the military diet, let me know down below. Let me know your results and what you thought about it and if you were able to complete it. I love you guys so much. Like I said before, don't forget to follow me on my social media, and my husband will be trying the military diet over on our vlog channel, so make sure you are subscribed to our vlog channel so you don't miss that video or any of the other videos that we post. Please subscribe, and I think that's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.